Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I will tell y'all there will be a moment where we would have like a brief intermission because I have to go get something in a few, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh Lord, I feel like okay, y'all can hear me good. I feel like I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. I was a little off of my schedule last week, but we're back this week. Okay, we're back this week. All right. Okay, thank y'all. Y'all can hear me. All right, happy Monday to everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys had an amazing Father's Day with your fathers. And if your fathers are not here, I still pray for you today that your day goes well. All right. Because I know that can be difficult, right? All right. So, first of all, good morning, Mia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Trending. Thank you to the mods for being here. Good morning, Mama V. Good morning, V Jackson. Good morning, Veronica. Good morning, Bonnie. Aunt Natty. Good morning. Good morning. Special K. Good morning. Amber. Good morning. Paper Chase 22. Good morning. McGeechee. Good morning. Creole Girl. Good morning. Virgo Gale. Good morning. Miss J. Good morning. Annette. Good morning. Demi Bell. Good morning. Stephanie. Good morning. Felicia. Good morning. Toddler Jesus. Good morning. Cricket 22. Good morning. Miss Blackberry, good morning. Let's see. T and T G Mom, good morning. Gwen, good morning. Nursing 38, good morning. Let's see who else up in here. CC, good morning. Cam, good morning. Lady B, good morning. Miss Gwen, good morning. Let's see who else up in here. Let me scroll down to this bottom. Miss Regina B, Slim, good morning. Sheila, good morning. IPV, good morning. Let's see, Jasmine, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Caramel Rail. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now listen, first of all, I'm gonna just say this. Y'all make sure y'all come in, read the room. You know what I'm saying? Before you say something crazy and then the people escort you out. Cause you know the mods is like the mods is like security. They will escort you out of here. Okay, so we gonna read the room. We ain't gonna bring up no content creators and stuff like that. We're not gonna do none of that stuff. Okay, read the room because I sure would hate for you to be taken out of here by your collar. Okay, all right. Yeah, I said by your collar. Okay, I want y'all to do right now. I want y'all to do right. Somebody's still gonna. Somebody's still gonna f up the thing. Y'all already know it. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If I didn't get a chance, what's up, Snatch by Diego? What's going on, Miss Cheryl? What's up, Miss Cynthia? Hey, y'all. Happy Monday. Okay, girl. Now, y'all already know we had a roast this weekend. We roasted this man right here. We roasted him down to the ground, you know, around there by his marriage. Now, he said that I was praying for his downfall, which is an actual fool. Okay. So I'm not praying for your downfall. It's not my fault that you had a sunrise wedding and you invited them people and told them people to be there at 6:45 in the morning, and all you gave that lady was a mood ring. Okay. He proposed to me with a mood ring. Oh, he proposed to me with a mood ring. So now, what I told you to do is you should be minding your business because you didn't even. s- Mark, let me tell you something. I really could roast you to the ground. Do you understand me? I really could, and I've been sparing you, but you didn't even have enough good sense to go buy your wife a bouquet of flowers to walk down the aisle with. So what I want you to do is stay over there. Don't have no rebuttal to my commentary, because every time you have a rebuttal to my commentary, I'm going to have a roast for you. Right? We still looking for your neck. We're just looking for a lot, sir. We're looking for a lot. Okay. Again, I want you to stay over there and live happily ever after. And as I told you before, there's no way that you know, I'm not hoping for your downfall, sir. Okay. Again, if I can wish Shrek and Fiona well, I can wish you well. Okay. I'm just saying, if I can wish Shrek and Fiona a happily ever after, I believe that I can do the same for you. Okay. All right. So, blessings to you on your holy matrimony. Okay. And yeah, blessings to you, child. Blessings to you. You got her wrapped up in swaddling clothes. Do you hear me? Okay. not, not the flower in the woods is free. I'm not doing this today. Not the Kimberly, I'm not going to start with you, okay? I'm not starting with you. Kimberly said, and them flowers in the woods is free. And listen, if the wedding was at 6:45, I know they only had to. Mm, they woke up at 6:30, moved all the little dirt and gravel out of the way so that the people can sit there and pull their phones out and take pictures and stuff like they shot. And so happy for you, sir. Again, I want you to stop coming for me, because when you do, I'm coming for you. And I'm really trying to show a lot of grace on you and your wife. I really am. So I suggest you stay over there. Really, you shouldn't be focused on me. You should be focused on going on a honeymoon, ain't it? No, y'all think? I mean, the honeymoon could be over there in the lake. Okay. I'm just saying, but you should be focused on that. You didn't even get the small things for the wedding. So no one is praying on your downfall, sir. No one. Okay. All right. Moving on. Right. This silverback, he be trying me, y'all. He be trying me. He be trying me. Okay. All right. So let's get into a couple of things. That dress was a mess, wasn't it? What's up, Harold? What's going on? She loves truth. Raymel, I see y'all coming up in here. Her story, what's going on? Okay, so first, I do want to um I want to thank you guys who did tune into this video that I did do yesterday. We talk about our mess over here, but we also talk about important things as well. And I really do think that this is an important story. Okay. So I'm going to start off this live today discussing this. Mr. Jarvis McIntyre. Okay. Um, his family believes that he definitely was unalived. San Antonio PD found a body over in a park on Friday morning. It was either Friday morning or Friday evening. And the family believes that the tattoos that was on the body is that of Jarvis McIntyre. Now, I think a lot of people are picking up on some of the things that I said in the video yesterday just by based off of reading the comments. Someone was asking the question, how did he call the cops and tell the cops that he was being chased by some racist men? In my humble opinion, just listening to this story, I want all the well, right? The family feels like the San Antonio PD is not doing their due diligence and not doing what they should be doing. Okay. But what I will also say too is it sounds like, I'm just saying, it sounds like if that call was actually made, that call was made maybe by the person who did this to him. And the reason why I say that is because it just doesn't make logical sense that he would call and then they say that his phone was still in the car and different stuff like that. So it gives me, just based off of the details. I'm no investigator, I'm no police, I'm no none of that. But based off of the details, it sounds like to me that that he that whoever did this to him, because somebody did something to him. Somebody did something to him. He was visiting his sister for his birthday. He's originally from St. Louis. He was visiting his sister for his birthday. Um, Now they are saying that the sister has gone ghost as far as responding to people, as far as she's deleting comments on social media. Now she's saying that she's been cooperative with the police and all of that stuff, but to me, it's a lot of weird stuff going on with this here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of weird stuff going on with this here. Um, but y'all, if y'all would like to know more about this, please go visit the video that I did yesterday evening. I really would like to um get this story out because again, I feel like something is just really fishy with this. Y'all know it reminds me of the Lord have mercy. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm gonna forget it, but y'all remember I talked about a story. Um, is his name Rashid? Rashid Carter, I believe is his name. I can't remember, but there was a similar situation like this that happened, but they found his body, they had they had, you know, they had done some things to that man body. You know what I'm saying? So again, I just feel like this situation is really sad. So please go check out that video from yesterday. Again, I always feel like we can talk about the mess and we can talk about the serious stuff as well. So this I feel like is serious, and I do pray that they find whoever did this to this young man because it just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't right. The man didn't even get to celebrate his 26th birthday, which would have been this past Saturday, like 2 days ago Saturday. All right. So I wanted to discuss that briefly. And again, go check out the video that I did in regards to this. Okay. All right. Moving on. I don't have a whole lot today, y'all. I really don't. But what I do have, I do want to discuss it. Because I actually have to take an exam today at 10 o'clock. So I'm only gonna be able to give you guys like an hour. Okay. Yeah, that doggone G Blanks. He just know how to do it. Him and that doggone is that Cynthia? That look like Cynthia. That is Cynthia. They stay eating in the media. I mean, they stay eating with marketing and stuff. Okay, let's get into some things. Let's get into some things. Let's get into some things. Um oh, thank y'all. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate that. Happy birthday, Adrian. Happy birthday, boo. Happy birthday. Okay. All right. So again, I just have a few things that I wanted to discuss. This right here. Now, I haven't I will be honest and say I have not found out the full story in regards to this. But I did see this and I thought this was sad because people had their families and stuff out there. So Lloyd Speaks, he was doing a Juneteenth festival in Round Rock, Texas, and he did speak about this. Now, y'all, it caused two fatalities and multiple injuries have been reported, right? Now, this happened Saturday night, okay? And it's so crazy, y'all, because you go out, you're trying to have a good time, you're trying to do what you're trying to do what you can do, and you just ain't safe no more. You just not safe no more. It's crazy. People really do go out to have a good time, and a lot of people have um, been on these. I don't even know what to call it, but you have these periodic times where you're just in the house, and so when you do go out and have a good time, it's always something. You know what I'm saying? So it's always something. But So he sends prayers out to the entire community of people who were affected by the active shooting that took place in Round Rock, Texas last night. Now, again, this article was written on Sunday, but this happened on Saturday night. Just as Lloyd was about to hit the stage at the Juneteenth festival at Old Settlers Park, an active shooter began firing into the crowd. According to authorities, at least two people were fatally shot and multiple others injured on Saturday night. All right. Now they're saying that a fight broke out between two groups during the festival, during which at least one person reportedly pulled out a gun and began to shoot. Listen, y'all. Listen, Linda. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. Yeah, ain't that a fool? That's a fool, y'all. That is a fool. Now we trying to enjoy Juneteenth. We trying to live out the festivities. Folks don't even really celebrate the real meaning of Juneteenth, let alone, you know, folks having festivals and folks going out and having a good time. It's just crazy to me. Okay. Oh, shucks. Now we got two birthdays in the chat. We got two birthdays in the chat. What's going on, Fly Girl Speaks? Happy birthday, boo. Happy birthday. Y'all, I had the pleasure of meeting Fly Girl Speaks. Fly Girl Speaks definitely came to the brunch. Shout out to Fly Girl Speaks. Happy birthday to you, boo. Happy birthday. So again, I just think that this is crazy. You know, we don't we just gotta do better. We really do. We gotta do better. We really do, y'all. People really just be going out trying to have a good time. Okay. People just be trying to go out and have a good time, honey. All right. Girl, I sat over here and saved the recipe. I thought it was a story, and I didn't save the doggone recipe, child. Okay, so I wanted to share this with you guys because I found this very interesting and informative. Now, I've always said these scammers, when they call you on the phone and all of this stuff, y'all already know that they can get young people. No shade. But some of these scammers are good enough to get young people. So y'all know they definitely out here scamming y'all grandmamas and y'all great aunties and stuff. Y'all know they are, right? So this comes from Dallas, Texas TV. Now, white settlement police say that the scammer, for those of us that's in Dallas, white settlement is what near Fort Worth. Is white settlement near Fort Worth, or is that near like McKinney? I think that's near Fort Worth, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Somebody check me. I could have looked it up real quick. Somebody check me if I'm wrong. So anyway, it says that white settlement police say that the scammer had been calling an elderly lady all week, threatening her and convincing her to send money through a Bitcoin ATM. It says that the scammer set up an Uber to come pick up the victim from her retirement home, y'all, and took her to the bank to withdraw $40,000. Girl, y'all is y'all is doing the most. Did y'all hear what I just said? Did y'all hear what I just said? Okay, thank you. Fort Worth, girl, what's the T said? Good morning, Chef Fort Worth. Thank you. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, y'all. Let me read that again because this is correct. White settlement police say that the scammer had been calling the elderly lady all week, threatening her and convincing her to send money through a Bitcoin ATM. The scammer set up an Uber to pick the victim up from her retirement home, take her to the bank to withdraw $40,000. Someone alerted the police after they saw the elderly woman inside a Chevron off of I-30 feeding the ATM Bitcoin machine with thousands of dollars, y'all. Thousands of dollars. It's crazy. Hold up. Let's take a listen at this, y'all. Wait, I thought this had a video too. Okay, here we go.
Hey, ma'am.
Yes.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Please, I have the bank on the phone.
Okay, let me talk to who you're talking to on the bank.
I'm in danger. This
Okay,
is
no, you're
Chase
not,
Bank.
ma'am.
This is Chase Bank.
Let me talk to them. Okay, stop putting money in there. Hello?
Just show me the screen, ma'am.
Yeah, who is this?
This is the security team. So, Christine,
No, you're not. My name is Sergeant Stewart. I'm with the White Settlement Police Department. Okay, if you're really with the security team, you call my dispatch right now. You understand?
Okay, let me speak to the customer.
No, you're not going to speak to the customer
Let me
anymore.
speak to the customer.
No, you're not speaking to the customer anymore. If you want to speak with her, you call my dispatch first.
Christine,
You call my dispatch first. I'll give you that phone number.
Christine, just get the phone from him.
What do you have? Hey, ma'am, what do you have to say?
Hello, Christine. Okay, Christine, please ask him to move away and let's just open the camera. Click on I'm done on the screen.
No, I'm not worried about a
Click on
camera.
I'm done.
I'm not worried about a camera because Chase Bank does not take Bitcoin.
Please, allow me to speak to the customer.
No, you're not going to speak with the customer anymore. You have already spoken to the customer enough. Okay?
Please inform him, sir. You have no business to.
Yes, sir, I do. Fraud and theft. Because no bank takes Bitcoin as payment. If you have a problem with this, you call the White Settlement Police Department at 24817. No, you're not going to speak to the customer again.
Let her decide.
No, I'm not going to.
Take the phone from him.
No.
Hearing you out, honey.
You were done speaking with this nice lady.
Ma'am, take the phone from him. Take the phone from him.
What do you have to say?
Hello. Allow the customer to speak. You don't have any right on the phone line.
I've seen him.
No, you don't need to speak with her.
Hello?
Then
Yes, ma'am. Now, just on the machine, ma'am. Just you click on I'm done, then I will speak to him.
No, don't click I'm done. Do not click anything.
no, I won't.
No, she is not submitting any money to
I'm
you.
done, ma'am. Click on I'm done.
No, listen to me.
Finish.
Listen to me. She is not clicking on
You
anything.
listen to me.
Do you really want to fight this fight with me?
That's not your problem.
Yes, it is my problem because what you're doing is committing a crime. That makes it my problem. If you were in my presence right now, you would be in handcuffs going to jail.
That's not our problem. What you are trying to do, Christine, just click on
You still haven't gotten her name right, you freaking moron.
allow the customer to speak. You don't have.
Okay, so that's the end of it. Y'all, this is some crazy stuff, but this goes back to, so there's like YouTube channels out here where they literally have like, I don't know how, but they have like cameras on, like, because a lot of these people who do these scams, they be in like call centers for sure. They be in like call centers, and if you pay attention to YouTube, there's like a lot of videos on there where they show people actually being on the phone and being caught scamming folks. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I have to say. I'm glad that the police did intervene. I'm so glad the police intervened. Whoever called and alerted the police, I think that was the best thing possible. I'm glad that she did not hit submit. Okay, I really am. I'm glad that she did not hit submit. I hope whatever money that she did put in that ATM, she was able to get back. Okay, because typically when it's something like this, that's it. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, ain't it? This is crazy. But here's what I have to say. I think when it comes to the elderly people, y'all know that they are gullible. Like, I've had to, stop when my grandmother was living. I had to stop her a couple times from talking to these people on the phone and giving her information because they know how to loop these older people in. They literally have a spreadsheet of the folks' age, when they were born, and all of these kind of things. And that's why they target the elderly people. I think it is crazy. And again, I'm glad whoever saw this and alerted the police, I'm glad about it. I'm so glad about it. let's see. Chef, I have a big problem with with this country allowing corporations to move customers service centers outside of the US. Just think about all of our information that's at the hands of foreigners. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Like, I absolutely do agree with that. It's crazy because y'all get this information from a lot of different variables. They get a lot of information on people from a lot of different variables. And again, they target these elderly people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have literally had to stop my grandma from literally like giving out just important information over the phone because that's what these people trying to do, trying to scam you out of stuff, you know? So again, y'all be extremely careful. Be extremely careful. You know, I was a dumb coming right out of I tell y'all, I ain't afraid to tell y'all. I was a dumb coming right out of high school, y'all. I had just lost my mom, um, and literally didn't know where to turn. And like I did do, I'm gonna just tell y'all, let's just talk about it. You know how back then, this was years ago, y'all. This was years and years ago, and I was fresh out of high school, honey. Um, but y'all remember where they used to tell you, you know, you send a certain amount, you can get a certain amount back. Again, this is before I really got into what was going on and knew better. You know what I'm saying? And I actually did that. Now, again, I learned my daggum lesson. Okay. I definitely learned my lesson and would never do it again. But I did do that. You know what I'm saying? And it really taught me to be extremely smart, okay, when it comes to these things. So again, y'all just be careful out here. Be careful who you give your information to. Be careful with all of that stuff because child, it's crazy out here in these streets. Okay. You say I wasn't dumb, I was vulnerable. That definitely was vulnerable. I was definitely vulnerable, honey. Um, definitely vulnerable. Yeah, but baby, again, I was right out of high school. But now much smarter and definitely think twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times about this stuff before you do it, you know? Yes, yes, absolutely. And you know what? The foreign language should have always been an eye opener for me. You know what I'm saying? You not being able to understand what I'm saying, and I not understand what you saying, child. Nowadays, as me being an adult, if I don't understand what you saying and you can't understand what I'm saying, then we have no reason to be on the phone together. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. This is how I am now. I feel like if you don't understand me and I don't understand you, what we on the phone for, boo? You know. So anyway, um, girl. Okay, y'all. It's 220 people in the house. Y'all, please hit that like button. Please, please, please. It's greatly appreciated. Please hit that like button, and also to subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Okay. Um. All right. All right. So let's get into our next story, child. I wanted y'all to be aware of that those things are going on. Now, I want y'all to laugh at this. I definitely want y'all to laugh at this. Y'all know I always try to give y'all a good laugh as well. You know what I'm saying? I try to give y'all a good laugh. Chef, now you're smarter and taller. All right. Y'all know I'm good for a good kiki. Okay. Y'all know we good for a good kiki. So let's kiki at this video. So y'all remember a couple weeks ago when we talked about the guy, I forgot his name, that called the sheriff on Netta and Charles. Y'all remember that? Okay. So I found the original video. I was minding my business, and I actually found the original video of, you know how when somebody said, "Did you go to the police department? Did you press charges?" And he was like, "Press." Y'all remember that? Okay. I found the original video. That wasn't him. I found the original video. So here we go. I'm probably gonna play this twice.
Yeah, I'm here with my auntie. Auntie, you remember that time the ladies beat you up in that club and they had to drag you out?
Why are you talking about that?
Uh-huh.
Why are you talking about that?
Because you got your ass whooped.
And I did. You know what? And I went right to the police department.
You took my charges?
And pressed. And I can't. I'm too old to be fighting. I ain't got time.
How much time they get?
60 months. So what? I don't know. I went up there crying and everything.
You know what?
And you know they've got, I had my hair braided, right?
What they do?
Pull it out. You know what? Yeah, y'all going down. This ain't it. This ain't that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So they knew you ratted on them.
I ain't trying to hide it. I did not try to hide it. I went to court. I was like, hey, good morning.
Yeah, I'm here.
She said I was at the courthouse like, hey, good morning. She said she's too old to be fighting and prayers. Look one more time. Watch it one more time, y'all.
Yeah, I'm here with my auntie. Auntie, you remember that time the ladies beat you up in that club and they had to drag you out?
Why are you talking about that?
Uh-huh.
Why are you talking about that?
Because you got your ass whooped.
And I did. You know what? And I went right to the police department.
You took my charges?
And pressed. And I can't. I'm too old to be fighting. I ain't got time.
How much time they get?
60 months. So what?
They, the people got 60 months for fighting. Jesus. People got 60 months for fighting.
I don't know. I went there crying and everything.
You know what?
And you know they've got, I had my hair braided, right?
What they do?
Pull it out. You know what? Yeah, y'all going down. This ain't it. This ain't that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So they knew you ratted on them.
I ain't trying to hide it. I did not try to hide it. I went to court. I was like, hey, good morning.
He said, hey, good morning. Good morning. Anyway, I had to share that with y'all because I found the original. I found the. She said, Jovan, why are you talking about that right now? He said, because you got your whoop. She said, and did. And went to the police department. Did you press charges and press? Baby, can you imagine the show she put on? Can you imagine the show she put on? And then doggone courthouse walking in talking about, hey, good morning. Okay. I had to make y'all laugh. I found that and I was too tickled. I was too tickled. Did you press charges and press? Hey y'all, good morning, everybody. Uh-oh. Oh no. Symmetry, I see the night by put you in time out. You should be good now. It say it put you in time out for 5 seconds. Oh, what you said. Now, y'all know sometimes some words that you say will be triggered by the night bot. Okay. I just want y'all to be careful. Oh, that A word can cause a little trouble, you know. I know you meant well though. I know you meant well. Impressed. 60 months is wild, honey. 60 months. Child, I could not 60 months. Girl, if this ain't the messiest picture I've seen in my life, this picture just reeks of mess. It just reeks of wannabe peach holders. It do. It just reeks of they would rather have a tagline. Okay. That's just all it do. All it do. That's just all it do. Okay. That's all it do is it get mess. You look at this picture and you just get mess. Okay? It just gives mess, don't it? It just gives mess. All three of them just giving messy. That grin on every last one of their face is giving messy. That's what it's giving. It's giving messy. I'm just saying. Okay, all three of them want a peach. Give them a peach and give them a peach red nine. Give them a peach, honey. Give them a peach. Honey, let me tell you. When I saw this, I'm with Queen Sheba on this one. Ooh, this is messy. This is messy. Now, what I will say though is they've been hanging out for quite some time together. They've been hanging out. Simon stay around there at Namuki, whatever that man name is, Namuni, Namomo, whatever his name is. He stay over there at the shop, and so do Patricia. Patricia stay over there as well. Okay, so you know, this is messy and petty. It is. It is. Oh, it's messy and petty, honey. It is messy and petty. Wait, who could be their mama? Who could be these people mama? Lord, not their mama. Not the people mama. Okay, so let's get into it, child. Let's get into it. So shout out to Mims and shout out to a few other people. Now, what I'm about to say is hilarious, honey. It is all hilarious. And we're gonna see what's gonna be the truth tonight. Okay. So y'all know yesterday we talked about this Armand, this TGIF situation. Y'all know we talked about that yesterday. Okay. We talked about all the foolishness that was going on over there with Clawfoot. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I calls her Clawfoot over here. Okay. Calls her Clawfoot. Okay. I call her Clawfoot. And y'all offended by that? I'm sorry. But I'm going to always call her Clawfoot. And she's absolutely aware that I'm going to always call her Clawfoot as well. Okay. She knows. So it's not a secret. Huh? It's not a secret. She knows. You got Armand Wiggins, you got Al Reynolds, you got Funky Dineva, you got all the peoples over there. So they're saying allegedly that Fox Soul could be going on a hiatus until July. Okay. Now it's also a possibility that they may not come back. Now, a lot of people saying, oh, I might effed up the thing. I think all of them effed up the thing if we're gonna be honest about it. Okay. I think all of them have something to do with it. Okay. And that's just me being honest and me being fair. I do believe that all of them messed up the thing. Okay, I do. Now, do I think that Armand's roast? That wasn't a roast. We're not gonna keep calling that a roast. That was a read. Okay. Do I think that Armand's read was a little fueled? I do. I do believe that. I do believe that. And honestly, it ain't really nothing that'll change my mind on that. I do believe that his read was fueled. I do. Okay. I do. I believe that it was fueled. I don't believe Claudia is as innocent as she wants people to think that she is. I'm just being honest. Okay. Because as has been said, everybody ain't lying on Claudia. Okay. Everybody's not lying on you, Claudia. Okay. I understand that you make ways for a lot of people. Well, at least that's what you said on that thing yesterday. You say you make a lot of ways for a lot of people. You know, you give a lot of people a lot of jobs and stuff like that. But let's just be for real, honey. You're no innocent than these other two, than Al or Armand. Okay. He absolutely did. That was a read. That was a read. It was not a roast. And everybody keep calling it a roast. That wasn't a roast. That was not a roast. That was a read. And that was something that was held in like a chamber, just waiting to come out. Like, like guns are blazing, is what they gave me. That was not a roast. It just was not. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with them. I would like for them people to keep making their money over there on the foxhole, but and, you know, I want to say something. I want to say something. I understand stuff going on behind the scenes of these shows, but girl, y'all only literally meet for an hour and a half a day. Y'all don't even meet on the weekends. Y'all meet Monday through Friday for an hour and a half, and y'all literally making 250,000 a year. Maybe let me tell you something. I wouldn't have not a relationship with now one of y'all to keep my job, okay, over there. I'm just saying that is easy money. That's easy money. That's easy money. I don't understand. I really don't. Thank you, Tennessee girl. And you in the comfort of your own home. That's the true tea about it. It ain't like you gotta get up and go to no studio. You're literally in your home. They provide you with all the technical things that you need, and y'all still effing up the thing. Now that's just something I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't get it because baby, you asked me to come around there and do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do for an hour and a half. I only got to look at y'all stretched faces for an hour and a half, honey. Yeah, no, no. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a roast. It was definitely a read. It was definitely a read. It's ego. Let's not pretend not to understand this. LOL. It's always ego and pride. And baby, I will put that to the side for an hour and a half, honey. I'm just saying, y'all are making quick, easy money sitting in that chair, giving your opinion about pop culture. And of course, you ain't gonna agree. I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean, I get what y'all saying, the pride and all of that stuff, but that's to me, baby. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So anyway, Tasha K is involved as well. Because Tasha K came out with these receipts. And again, I'm not really sure what Tasha K's receipts necessarily proved. Did it prove that she possibly had a conversation with Claudia? Absolutely. Somebody said that Claudia was denying the fact that she sat down with Tasha K. And that's not what I heard Claudia say. Now, y'all know I don't really care for Clawfoot, but that's not what I heard Claudia say. In that live, I actually heard Claudia say, yes, I did sit down and meet with Tasha K, but Tasha K is not telling y'all what Tasha K said. That's what Claudia said in the video that I seen. Claudia specifically said that Tasha K is not telling y'all what she said. Okay. So for me again, that's just me being fair. Also, I would like to be fair on the slur. I did not see Claudia say the slur. We didn't hear her say the slur at all. So, I can't roast you for saying the slur and I didn't hear you say it, nor did I see you say it. You see what I'm saying? Um, TK inserted herself into the situation with her commentary. Yeah, but that's that. Hey, you know what? That's what Tasha K do. That's what Tasha K do. That ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing new. Um, Head nigga in charge issues also. Ooh. Well, we all know who that is. I don't understand why anybody would speak to Tasha K on that level. I will never understand that. I will never understand why people will go sit and have a conversation with Tasha Dane K. Why? Why? She should know who she is talking to, especially how much she is. Tasha will play the telephone game. Yep. We've been saying this for years. We've been saying this for years. We don't understand why people will go sit down and have a conversation with Tasha K. Because one thing Tasha K kept saying, you didn't say this was off the record. You didn't say those things. That just go to show you that whatever she gets, she gonna use. She gonna use. Tasha K is not somebody I would trust. And also, too, when it come to Mad Day with Tasha K is very strategic with what she do. She gonna come out guns a blazing. She gonna thank you, forgot about it, and here she come again, sparking up and starting up some more drama. That's Tasha K's MO. Tasha K been doing it. Yep, she said that Claudia was running her mouth like liquid coquiana is what she said, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it's out here in these YouTube streets. Claudia has a history of talking to people about people not knowing who those people are. Like, there has been times where she has talked about other people to people's friends. Like, and you don't think they're gonna go back and tell them. This is why I say Claudia is not as innocent as she pretends to be. There are receipts out here. So no, I'm not making that up. And for those of you that have been following, that have been following Claudia's career, you know I'm not making that up. Claudia has literally been in people's DMs, and people have exposed DMs on Twitter, YouTube, all over the place of Claudia literally talking to people, not knowing who she's talking to, but she's talking about other folks. I don't know IPV. I haven't seen it. I'm just saying. I ain't seen it yet. Yeah, she do. She run her mouth like a motor when it gets to that point. That's something that I've seen. We've seen the receipts. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's gonna happen over there. We're definitely going to see. We're definitely going to see um how this goes. Um as it has been stated, Al did a roast on Armand because Armand's birthday was at the beginning of the month, I believe, and he done a roast on Armand, and he didn't go ham in on Armand at all because he said that wasn't his character, or he said that wasn't his personality. So we shall see, child. We shall see. And again, I'm gonna give that credit to Mims. I will put Mims' video from yesterday down in the comment section or in the description box of this video so that you guys can go back and release it. You know what I'm saying? At least Funky lasted more than 4 months. Oh, agreed. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. I may not agree with with him on 90% of the things that he say, but Funky was needed for that show. Funky definitely, and just in my opinion, this is just my opinion. This is my opinion. A lot of people think that Armand is like a Funky 2.0, but yeah, no, 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 no. She inserted herself in tons of beefs in these big blogger pages. I used to see it often, and Funky had called her out about it. Yeah, and she be down up in the comments on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. Claudia is not as innocent as she's trying to make herself sound, and I get it. There are people who love Claudia. There are people who probably love Armand. There are people who probably love Al. There are people who don't like Al. There are people who do not like Armand. There are people who do not like Claudia. And my fingers up in the air on that one. Okay. Because again, she ain't innocent. Okay. Heck no, Funky is a natural and not forced. I do agree. I do agree. Again, I don't be agreeing with half of the stuff that he be saying, but I do agree that he was a force for that show. He definitely was. Okay, it's 238 people in here, but I only have 166 likes. Can y'all hit the like button for me, please? Hey, boo. I appreciate you being here. Better late than never, honey. I appreciate you here, baby. Okay. All right. So let's get into this. I'm still gonna do my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. I'm still gonna do it because a lot of y'all keep asking. Yeah, where your review is? Where your review is? Okay, I'm coming with it. I'm coming with it. If I don't get to it today, I will definitely get to it tomorrow. Um, and we still gonna have a conversation. However, let me get into a couple of things. Okay. I didn't put Martell on here. I did see that bullish from yesterday of him getting online, you know, telling people, telling the mom, telling baby mamas and stuff like that. Sir, I'm not really interested in nothing you have to say. Happy Father's Day and go on about your business. Don't take it too far. Don't do a whole lot of stuff that we don't care. Okay. I want you to just go. Okay. Um, okay, so Al not ish either. Well, literally, I said there's people who ain't gonna like none of them. I don't really check for Al like that at all. Honestly, I don't. If I see Al, I keep on going. I do not check for Al at all. Anyway, so going based off of this episode that was just on, and I have some more stuff to talk about, of course, in my review. First of all, I'm not okay. I'll just be honest with y'all. Y'all, I tried to watch the show like 4 times and can't get, I can't get past the 15. I literally didn't watch the show. I literally didn't tried to watch the show like 4 times, y'all, and I can't get past that 15 minutes. Okay, anyway, I just want to say this. Um, this whole Trish and Martell stuff, this is very uncomfortable to watch. It's so uncomfortable to watch. It's weird. And Trish, I want you to open up your mouth and talk. See, I thought maybe you was just doing it because you was a camera girl. But then I listened to a little bit of you and Dustin, and I thought, God, dog, if I was one to interview her, I would have to stop the interview and say, please, can you open your mouth up, baby, and talk? Open your mouth up. I don't know what you're saying because you don't open your mouth up and talk. You just keep on mumbling like this. Girl, open your mouth up. Open your mouth. Sit up talking like somebody got your mouth glued up with some gorilla glue or something. I don't bit more understand that than anything. But anyway, that whole thing right there, that's weird to me. I don't even know why would you even want to train Martell? And then, girl, when did Mel grill you? Again, we're gonna review the show, but when did Mel grill you? We must have missed that on camera. We must have missed that on camera because when did sorry, not Nail, but when did Melody grill you? I'm still trying to find it. I've been searching. I searched high, I searched low, and I didn't find it. I didn't find it. Yes. You got it. You got it. Right here. Oh, y'all, if I was standing in her face, I had to tell her, girl, you don't open up your mouth and talk. Please talk. Montel, Mel was over there grilling me over there. Mel was over there grilling me, and I didn't even understand what he was like. Girl, that would annoy that would annoy me. Oh God. Anyway, and girl, I don't know. None of these people have told you proper camera etiquette. None of these people have taught you not to look at the camera, girl. You just stare the camera down, okay? Them cameramen probably I know them cameramen probably want to signal you to not be looking at them. Jesus. Girl, anyway, maybe she had trauma to the face. I don't know. Snatched by Diego, that could be the case. I just want Mama to open up her mouth and talk. I do. I think she can open up her mouth and talk. She just really talk mush mouthish, like pie face, like she talk like it's just strange to me, honey. It's just strange to me. Absolutely. Now, when she was talking to Martell, it was a little bit different. I will agree. When she was talking to Martell, it was a little bit different. Okay. Oh, not the veneer. Is the veneers heavy? I can't get out of my head that y'all say that lady look like Shamar. Cause y'all is out of control for that. Y'all really is. Okay, now there was also a scene with Tisha and Marceau child, where Marceau, y'all may not agree with me with this opinion, but I do like the way Marceau talked to Tisha. I don't. I do not. I don't. And I'm not saying that Tisha is innocent. I'm not. But sir, why do you talk to that lady like that? Now she let you. She let you. But you talk down on that lady. Can we just talk? Can we just talk facts? I know some of y'all definitely don't care for Tisha, but he talked down on Tisha, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Okay, I be feeling bad for her because I'm like, dang, who needs enemies when your husband can't talk to you like this? You know, like, I don't know. I don't know, but I just don't like the way he talked to her because I think that that's where a lot of her I don't necessarily want to call them insecurities because I don't want to say she insecure, but it do kind of get it. Like the more you talk down on her, that's the way it be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I think it's kind of weird. So yeah, I do have to say that like I Tisha's definitely not my favorite, but I do not like the way he talked to her. I don't. Yeah, he talked to her like a little kid, like like a little kid. I don't know. It's again, it's very weird, and Wanda, that's what your focus should be on. You're focused on other people who are not focused on you, but be focused on how your son-in-law is talking to your daughter on camera. She always talking about folks coming for your daughter. Go over there and talk to your son-in-law about the way that he talking to your daughter. Okay, because again, it's very off-putting and it's disgusting. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You choose to fight everything, but what you really should have. You know what I'm saying? I understand that she let him, but I do think again that it has become a pattern so much that it has become the norm. You see what I'm saying? And again, y'all know how I feel about them, but I still don't like. And I just gotta say that. I just gotta say that I don't like the way that he be talking to her. I don't. I just don't. So that's that. Let's get into this variety article real quick, and then we're gonna move on because I have to go take this exam. That is true. That is true. You are supposed to teach people how to treat you. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm pulling up. Oh, the Tony Awards was last night. Oh, I knew that because I saw my girl there. I saw my girl there, Taraji P. Henson. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Y'all, please hit that like button for me. Please, please, please hit that like button for me. And then also to y'all, bless the kitchen, yeah, honey. Bless the kitchen, yeah. Bless the kitchen, yeah. Okay. All right. So again, I'm gonna take up too much more of y'all time, but I do find this interesting. So let me put this on the screen and remove this thumbnail. Okay, so a lot of people are feeling some type of way about Carlos's post. Now, what I will say is we about to take a look at this Variety article. Now, I just told y'all not too long ago that well, we had been Urban Bell magazine had reported on the low ratings, right? Now, TV Beats also gives ratings on Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is very interesting, right? TV Beats don't be off. You know what I'm saying? They with the ratings, they don't be off. And typically they 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 can be biased. They can be a little biased, but for the most part, they do what they're supposed to do up there. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get into this article that I find interesting. Let's see. Now, mind you, this article isn't titled "Love and Marriage Huntsville makes season high ratings." It's not even titled that. So the title came from Carlos himself. He titled his own article. Okay, because that's not what this article is titled. So it goes into where is it? Hold on, because it's definitely on here. All right. So mind you, they talk about several shows on here. But they're solely talking about this Viking show or Viking season finale, right? And so here's what they have to say about Love and Marriage Huntsville. So it says, owns Love and Marriage Huntsville, which follows a group of longtime friends and frenemies with strong personalities and opinions who live in Huntsville, Alabama, ranking as Saturday night's #1 telecast among all key African American demos across both broadcast and cable, according to the cable. The first 6 episodes of season 8 had an average of a 3.16 L3 rating among African American women. Among African American women between the ages of 25 and 54. On Saturday, June the 8th, the series averaged a 3.36 L3 rating in the demo, a 211% increase in the demo versus the live SD ratings, which was 1.08, making the show the highest live SD to L3 ratings increase in ever. According to OWN, more than 3.7 million total viewers have watched Love and Marriage Huntsville across the linear. New episodes air Saturday at 8 p.m. on OWN. Now, why did you forget the top part of this? Because the top part of this would explain everything that we need to know about these doggone ratings. Good try. Good try, Carlos. Good try, Carlos. Good try. Good try. Okay. Good try. It was just up in the demographics. Okay. It was just up in the demographics. But I wanted to make this very clear that there was no Variety article that was written solely on Love and Marriage Huntsville's rating. Okay. Again, y'all can see on the chart that TVDs provides, you can actually see that the demographic did increase. But again, the first part of this explains everything that we need to know. And in order to get an average, what you got to do to get an average? Don't you got to add it all up and then divide it by however many you getting ready to average it by? Girl, nice try, Carlos. Nice doggone try. We're not crazy. We're not crazy. Okay? We're just not crazy. We're not crazy. We're not crazy. And that 3.7 total views across the linear. Okay. So again, nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Bottom line is that people is blacking out and the people is doing all that stuff that y'all said it wasn't going to do anything. And it actually is. It is. It is, mama. It is. Right. And it says on. Absolutely. So again, nice try to, but no. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give y'all this article link. I'm going to put it in the chat so that you guys can go check it out for yourself. But I mean, I do have it on the screen where you guys can actually read it. Okay. So it's not like you got and that linear is broad. So like, again, we're not going to play that game. We're not going to play that game. So I just wanted to preference that the fact that this article was not written based off of Love and Marriage Huntsville ratings allegedly going up. Now, let's get into what TV Beats had to say. Hold on. Dang it, I thought I made a thing for this. Okay, and then I gotta go. Let me see. Okay, so TV Beats, there was a couple of questions in regards to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Someone said, "Are you watching this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville?" They responded back and said, "I actually haven't seen this season yet. They used to upload the episodes every Saturday here in Canada, but now Discovery Plus makes us wait until the end of the season, which they did that. They've been doing that actually, but I ain't in Canada, so I can't speak on it. You know what I'm saying?" So someone said, "Can you please explain the Variety article stating that Huntsville had the highest ratings? Thank you." They responded back and said, "What Variety article?" I took a look and it seems like this was a made up meme. Okay. And again, what they do to solidify what they said, they double down in it by resharing their article about the Love and Marriage Huntsville's ratings, which I found that to be very interesting. So again, it wasn't a rebuttal like, "Oh, maybe I got it wrong." No, they doubled down in it, and they also provided documentation about the absolute rating. Okay. Um, so again, as I stated, Carlos kind of made up his own little thing. And they're gonna talk about it tonight on their Messy Monday show. We're gonna hear about it there. We're definitely gonna hear about the ratings there. Um, and again, listen, you just can't do it. You just can't do it and think that the people are just gonna believe that one thing. No. People have done their research. People, shout out to Color Me Entertained, because Color Me Entertained, baby, she dissected this article from the rooter to the tutor. Do you hear me? Okay. So y'all go over there and check out Color Me Entertained. Because like I said, if y'all don't believe me, go over there and listen to her video. Because baby, she broke it all the way down. Do you hear? She broke it down to the down, to the down, down, to the down. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, with that being said, I do appreciate y'all for being here. I gotta go take this exam, y'all. I'm nervous as do you hear me? Um, y'all hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Oh, interesting. You believe that Megan McCain wrote that article? Well, let me see. Let's see if it got the person who wrote it. Because you know, typically they do. Um, Jack Dunn, Lexi Carson, and Selena Kunta. I'm not going to say your last name, baby, because I don't even know what that is. But yeah, that's who wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, I appreciate y'all. Oh, thank y'all so much for the well wishes. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that. It is important that I pass this because if I don't, baby, I got to come out of some money. Nobody trying to do that. So with that being said, y'all, I have severe testing anxiety. That's my biggest issue. So again, I appreciate all the well wishes. I really, really do. With that being said, I'll probably be back a little bit later to discuss some other things. And then again, I told y'all we will discuss I will do my review to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. Oh, and by the way, to Jimmy Bell, if you still in the house, baby, let me tell you, y'all know. Okay, just real quick, and then I really gotta go. I got 3 minutes, and then I can go. Okay, so y'all know that I really couldn't. Time did not permit for me to get my hair retwisted for the event, right? But baby, I did me a good wash last night. I did me a good wash, baby, and I put that aura. I mean, that spray up in my head and in my beard and stuff like that. I was like, it ain't no way you should be single, child. It ain't no way you should be single, child. That's a miracle in a bottle. Okay. Demi, that is a miracle in a bottle you got right there. Okay. A miracle in a bottle. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Again, please hit that like button on your way out. Also, too, can you guys do me a huge favor and go check out the Jarvis McIntyre story. Please, please, please go check it out. Run them numbers up because I want this to get out in the algorithm because people are starting to ask the real question. All right. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Happy Monday. Y'all have a good day. And if you can't have no good day, in the words of my auntie Tab, don't you go around there messing up nobody else's day. Oh, you know, I will be live later on. Today the bishop gets sentenced, y'all. Today the bishop gets sentenced. So we will be live later on to discuss whatever the outcome of that will be. All right. With that being said, y'all have a wonderful day and happy Monday.